Hello YouTube, this is Wi-Fi Memory here today, bring you guys some more VGC 2021 action. Right now I am showcasing you guys my rental code for this December team. Be sure to check out this team, try it out yourself. I really encourage it. In our last episode we explained all of our changes, so I'm not going to really worry about going over that again. Let's just try and jump into some battles, really and truthfully. This team is a lot of fun. I enjoy using it myself, and I mean, hey, we're actually got a pretty decent rating. Earlier in the season, we were able to get to like rank 230 or something crazy like that. So we're trying to make our push back to that spot. Other than that, though, I mean, this team is just good. My goal is maybe make a video. I don't think I have enough time to do it right now, but make a video to where all I do is play until I lose or something. If you guys are maybe interested in that kind of video, let me know. That kind of show you how good this team actually is. Play till I lose. You guys see it and be like, oh dude, that's like a 5-hour long video. Yeah, that team's pretty good, you know? Or, oh man, that's only 30 minutes. I've seen better, you know? It may actually... But it'd be kind of fun though, you know. But I don't know how long I could actually do it for, you know, at the same time. How long could I keep a narration up too is the big issue with that idea. But anyway, looking at our opponent's team, he's got Entei, Kingdra, Raichu, Metagross, Rillaboom, and Sableye. Very, very interesting. Every time I see Raichu, I'm almost so tempted to bring Xurkitree just because it's like, I want to use Xurkitree now against you, you know? Is that the good play, though? Because you know he's got Muddy Water. Definitely support, you know? Definitely got Muddy Water. So bringing Charizard probably isn't the best lead option. So let's go. Yeah, let's go Dracovish. Then Charizard. Let's go Xurkitree. Alright. Hopefully I don't lose game 1, though. That would be... After me saying all that, hopefully I just don't lose game 1. And then... That's how we end the video, right? You know, I mean, that'd be pretty crazy. But yeah, let me know if you guys would be interested in a video like that. Would you guys sit down and watch it? Or, I mean, would you guys want me to, like, make a part 1, 2, 3 of that if it actually went that long? Or would you want me to just upload the whole thing? Okay, so he's got Kingdra and Sableye. See, he's going to go for Rain Dance. More than likely, right? So, definitely could Moonblast there. I could Dynamax Whimsicott if I really wanted to, too, though. I think turn 1 we definitely just want to go for Tailwind. And do we want to switch him out? Because he's going to go for Max Wormwind probably. Don't really have a great switch into anything. Let's go for a Vicious Rune into Sableye. At least get the Sableye down to its Focus Sash. That would be nice. So he does Dynamax Kingdra. Like I said, he's probably going for Max Wormwind. He's going to either go for Quash or he's going to go for Rain Dance. I think the smart play for him to definitely go for that Rain Dance play. Hopefully our Dracovish is able to at least... I doubt, even with Tailwind support, I don't know if we'll outspeed if he gets the Rain. I know we'll outspeed if he doesn't get the Rain, though, you know. So he goes for Quash. Okay. I mean... Could have been a lot worse. Max Wormwind, so... see, I didn't really have a switch in for that, though, so that was the problem with that. So I think we definitely need a threaten. We definitely gotta get rid of that Sableye first. Can't really go into Charizard here, so let's try a Xurkitree. Hopefully Xurkitree can put in some big work. We could definitely Dynamax Xurkitree here. Xurkitree is not a bad Dynamax option. Let's go ahead and I'm drawing a blank. I'm almost certain Sableye is a dark type. Yeah. That's why Moonblast is hitting them super effective. So yeah, let's definitely, because I can't taunt him then. So we'll Dynamax, Max Starfall. We should live a Kingdra attack if he happens to be going for it. He switches Sableye out, so we're definitely going to be faster. He thought I was going to go for Max Lightning. Nope. Nope. We go for Max Starfall instead. And honestly, I'm expecting now that this will probably pick up the KO onto Kingdra. Honestly, this is a very, very powerful Max Starfall. Let's see what happens though. We get the Moonblast off onto the Raichu. Probably take him about half. Actually a little over half. Max Starfall now follows. And we should... Do we take him out? Not quite. That did quite a bit of damage though. So what is he wanting to do? Raichu next turn definitely probably want to go for like a fake out play. But what does Kingdra want to do this turn? Max Geyser probably into Xurkitree. Yeah, we'll still take that though pretty well. Ooh, he almost faints due to his own life orb. He did set up the rain for himself though. That was pretty smart. I mean, I could protect Whimsicott. That way I can save my Focus Sash. If you want to go for fake out play. And then I can go for like a Max Starfall. Honestly, no. I like a Moonblast into Kingdra and a Max Guard. Because Kingdra's going to be outspeeding our Xurkitree. You know he's going to be going after our Xurkitree. He Max Guards. Wow. Okay. I kind of figured he might actually be trying to go after our Xurkitree, but I guess not. He goes for fake out. It's not the end of the world. We're fine. Kingdra on Dynamaxes now though, so Kingdra's definitely not as powerful. Shouldn't have to worry about that now. So let's go Moonblast into Raichu. I would love to do Max Lightning, but I just don't think we can. Do we need some health back at the end of this turn? We might. Getting some Max Overgrowth recovery wouldn't be half bad. So, as I do now believe that we'll take any attack Kingdra will throw at us. He actually withdraws it. Okay, that's fine. Rillaboom. Really, I should have Max Starfall. Good switch. Oh, this is a terrain boosted Max Overgrowth though, so this ain't half bad. And we do get the KO onto the Raichu, so now we can start going for big Thunderbolts anyway, so that's good for us. See, we take care of Raichu whenever we bring Xurkitree. Max Overgrowth, honestly, how well do you take this? I know you're going to live. Take that. Actually, that did quite a bit of damage still though. That was a lot of damage. Yeah, the terrain recovery though is going to help us out quite a bit. Tailwind does peter, so it almost makes me want to go for maybe a potential double protect this turn and then go for a Tailwind the next turn. How many more turns of rain is there too though is the big question, right? There is 2 turns of rain. So yeah, definitely a protect. And a protect. This avoids the fake out play that Rillaboom might be wanting to try and do right now. And then next turn we'll definitely be trying to go for a Tailwind. The question is, do we want to try? Because if we know if Kingdra hits us, he's fainting. He's going down with whoever he knocks out. Charizard's important for the late game against the Rillaboom, so we definitely need to keep him alive. Let's double check, make sure I did bring Charizard. I'm pretty certain we brought him because we need him for the Rillaboom. Sableye, he ain't gonna be doing much to Charizard. we do have Charizard in the back, so it looks like to me is a Tailwind play for sure right here. And I mean, if we can get this off, we'll just Deagling. That'll be nice little damage and all that. Kingdra shows Protect, that's fine. You're not really stopping our circuitry doing that though, so I'm fine with that. You won't have a Rain next turn. I mean, you do stop one with Rillaboom, but now you still, I mean, you lost your Rain and you went for Protect, you know, so you didn't really gain much value out of that. We're definitely faster than you now. You don't really want to switch in your Sableye because Sableye really isn't going to be taking any attack very well. To me, I feel like we're in a very good board position. We at least played the board position correctly because it's a Moonblast now onto Kingdra. His Protect's pretty much on cooldown, and we can go for a Flare Blitz into this Rillaboom. And there's not much he can, I mean, he can do some switching around, but there's not much he can gain by switching right now. He's in a tough spot. He kind of ignored Whimsicott the whole game, and Whimsicott's about to make him pay for it, which is fantastic, you know? That's great for us. He does switch Rillaboom out for the Sableye. Like I said, Sableye, he might be able to take the attack, but there's not much he can do. Kingdra tried to go for Protect again. He failed. Even if he got it, I don't think there would have been much that he would have been able to benefit from that. Flare Blitz now will come out. This will do over half. I'm sure of it. Yeah, definitely a 2-hit KO. He's probably thinking, Flare Blitz? What on earth is this Charizard? I lost to a noob. He's using physical Charizard is what he's thinking, right? And I could be considered a noob, you know? I might just be a noob. Who knows? Moonblast, and I think we just go for another Flare Blitz into the Rillaboom this way. And this should get us the game. Honestly, we got a very, very good board position. We played very, very well, too, in this game. So I think everything worked out in favor for us. He could go for Fake Out here. Okay, so you're going to Quash. What are you going to do, though? Are you going to, like, knock off my Charizard? Honestly, though, I still like my matchup with Whimsicott versus Rillaboom if you happen to get rid of Charizard, right? Honestly, yeah. I mean, knock off into Charizard so I don't get my Citrus Berry, but I still go for Flare Blitz at the end of the turn. You almost put me in Blaze range, which would have, you know, made your life even tougher. But anyway, we do get the KO, so Rillaboom goes down. And that's pretty much a game. We do lose Charizard, but they didn't even touch Whimsicott the whole game. You pretty much lost by keeping my support mon alive, and that's something I learned a while back. You really want to get rid of the support mons first, and then it makes the offensive mons less threatening. And, well, I mean, that maybe be a good lesson for our opponent to actually learn, though, is that Whimsicott, I mean, he was on the field the whole game. You could have just targeted into him at one point or another, you know? And he did. I think he did on one turn, but we protected on that turn, just kind of preserving. I mean, we don't want Whimsicott to get hit by a random Fake Out or something, you know? So sometimes be a little cautious, too. We're going up against Neil. What you got, Neil? It's like a Trick Room team. I see the Torkoal. He's running Rillaboom over Venusaur, which, I mean, it could definitely work out. But I think the Venusaur might be a little bit better. But anyway, Dragapult. Because, I mean, yeah, you got the Dragapult, so you definitely don't want to have Trick Room up all the time if you're running Dragapult. That's kind of like why I like Venusaur. But, I don't know. I'm ranting a little bit. The question that you have to ask is, Rock Slide potential? Yes. He's got Muddy Water potential too, so leading Charizard Indeedee is probably not in question, right? So we probably need to lead Whimsicott and pick one of our sleepers, you know. And looking at his team, he doesn't like Xurkitree. I mean, he may not know that he don't like it, but he won't like it. So we'll lead Xurkitree. Dracovish is pretty decent in this matchup. Okay, I say that, and it's actually a pretty tough matchup for Dracovish. I do know I want Charizard, but who do I want in the back? Maybe in Tapu Fini? I'm not in love with Tapu Fini as an option. I mean, I could go Indeedee if I really wanted to. That might have been the better play to go Indeedee, but too late now. We locked in with Tapu Fini, which Tapu Fini is not a bad Pokemon, but most of the time I like to bring it against like a Rillaboom or something. Not Rillaboom. No, you don't bring that against Rillaboom. You bring that up against Urshifu, and we get a very, very, very huge advantage by doing that. But anyway, they led Tapu Fini Dusclops, and we got Xurkitree and Whimsicott out here on the field. So this is easily a taunt into the Dusclops. And I mean, I think it's a free Max Lightning. Make sure he don't have a Lightning Rod user, which I mean he don't. Yeah, this is definitely a free Max Lightning. And looking at your team, you really don't have anything that wants to take a Max Lightning. Yeah, you could go into Dragapult. You could go into Rillaboom even. Right here. Rillaboom is going to take like half health. Right? I mean, it's going to do quite a bit of damage to Rillaboom. He definitely can't take another one. That's how strong Xurkitree is. You can't take 2 attacks from Xurkitree. He's just going to hit you pretty hard. Especially, even if I don't do exactly half this turn, we're going to have Electric Terrain up next turn. So, what damage we lacked in hitting them, we'll have it added to us whenever we had the Electric Terrain up. We go for Taunt, just try and make him not be able to go for that big Trick Room, which could be very useful. This could be a free turn. He might be doing absolutely nothing this turn. Switching Rillaboom in, and he would maybe be attempting to go for Trick Room, and it pretty much failed. Let's see what he decided to do. He did go for Trick Room, so that was a free turn for us, basically. No need to necessarily go for a... No need to necessarily go for Tailwind, so let's go for Moonblast into the Rillaboom. Actually, I'm not. I'm going to Moonblast the Rillaboom next turn. He can go for Fake Out this turn. I'm going to try and preserve our Whimsicott's Focus Sash at least. Go for Max Lightning into the Dusclops. And last episode, we were 0 boosted. I don't even think we were... I think we were in Electric Terrain. But we were able to one-shot a Dusclops. Let's see if we could do that again. I think that Dusclops was probably more physically bulky. But maybe Xurkitree is just that powerful too, you know. So let's see. We're trying to avoid the Fake Out. So, in case he wanted to go for it. I figured he wouldn't. Glassy Glide, though, is not very threatening damage. This right here, though, gets rid of your Dusclops. Just about. Okay. Nightshade into our Whimsicott. Okay. Fair play. So, I'm pretty much going to let Whimsicott take out the Dusclops. Xurkitree to take out the Rillaboom. I think that seems pretty fair. I mean, either way, it really doesn't matter who takes out who. But I just feel more confident that... because I don't necessarily know if Whimsicott's Moonblast could pick up a Rillaboom from that range. But this way, we kind of... We'll get the double KO this way, and this will work out, because then we'll be a +1 Rillaboom, and we'll be setting up a Tailwind, so we'll definitely be faster in everything. Once we get rid of his speed control setter too, you know, that's something that we targeted pretty early, took him out. Glassy Glide, he does finally get us down to the red though, so we are in very threatened range, but he doesn't have that priority Glassy Glide anymore. Actually, it wasn't priority. Just to let you know, that was not priority. So he probably could have went for Wood Hammer. Because we are in electric terrain, so that wasn't priority at all. Ew, I might have misplayed that a little bit, but I think we're okay at the end. Glastrier and Tapu Fini is the last ones. Okay. We knew Tapu Fini was there, but Glastrier. Okay, so do we even need to go for Tailwind? I think what we need to do is taunt the Tapu Fini. That way he can't go for Calm Minds, and I think what we try and do is get a big Thunderbolt off onto the Glastrier, right? I think, honestly, though, wouldn't it be better to get the KO on Tapu Fini? Honestly, he might be protecting Tapu Fini this turn. Do we have Charizard in the back, though. And we have our own Tapu Fini. I think he's going to definitely Dynamax Glastrier, and I think he's honestly going to be protecting Tapu Fini. We will go for a Taunting on it, just in case if he wanted to go for something weird like a Calm Mind over Protect or something. Honestly, I probably should be keeping my Xurkitree a little safer than what I am, but this Glastrier definitely needs to be beaten. He actually Dynamaxes Tapu Fini. So what are you wanting to do? Now, I mean, even if I taunt him now, he will get he can get max guard. He is allowed that. So let's see what he wants to do. Our Thunderbolt honestly should pick up a KO on this Glastrier, though. Not well. Okay, that's pretty decent range, though. That's pretty good, though. Max Starfall. Are you going into Whimsicott? Okay. I'm fine with that. I really am, though, because now I can Thunderbolt your Tapu Fini. Oh, no, I forgot. Glastrier moves so slow. Okay. Fair play. Definitely got Charizard. Now I really wish I brought Indeedee, because this would be a great Indeedee. Well, okay, that's not too bad, though, because Glastrier did faint due to his own Life Orb. So that's not too bad. I think what we want to do with our Tapu Fini is to go for Calm Mind. And what we want to do with Charizard, honestly, we pretty much know he's going to be sacked. I think what we want to do is 2 Calm Minds with Tapu Fini. I mean, if we can, let's get a Belly Drum off. If you want to target Tapu Fini over Charizard, fine by me. We'll get the free Belly Drum off. Next turn, go for a big Acrobatics and get some big damage out. So, I mean, but honestly, I'm predicting Charizard to go down here. But yeah, I mean, I do believe our Tapu Fini can outplay this Tapu Fini. He goes for Max Starfall into our own Tapu Fini. Okay. That did quite a bit of damage, but we got Charizard now. That's +6 attack. Yeah, that's gonna hurt any Dynamax mon, and honestly, I still feel like we can. You know, he's feeling more threatened by the Charizard. So let's go for another Calm Mind. Let's go for the big Acrobatics, and let's see how much this does. That does quite a bit of damage. He's definitely going to get rid of our Charizard, but we are in a very, very strong spot now thanks to that. To me, I call it his misplay, because really and truthfully, Tapu Fini versus Tapu Fini, you know, I mean, yeah, I know you need to try and get some big damage off on it. I just think Charizard, and maybe this is just me thinking, but I would think that Charizard, just go ahead and get rid of it, because Charizard can rock a move like Solar Beam or something that can definitely hurt you if he is a special Charizard, you know? But that should be the last of his Dynamax, and it is. So that's fantastic. Let's go ahead and finish up the game with a big Moonblast. He is faster, which I think he confirmed that last turn, but I still think we're fine. We'll take that attack, no problem. He's trying to get those accuracy drops. We know what you're doing, but we're +2. That's big damage. We get the KO. We win. Great game to my opponent. Guys, if you guys did enjoy, let me know in the comments down below. These were 2 very long-ish battles, but I think we played very good board control, and I think you guys could definitely learn something from just watching these 2 battles. So give the team a try. The team is really, really strong. I recommend checking it out. Let me get you that rental code one more time, and then we can wrap up the video, okay? We gotta get the rental code. Yeah, but yeah, the team, I really like this team. Try it out though. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below. Anyway, guys, if you guys did enjoy, this is Wi-Fi Merriman signing out. Peace.